Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's history video brought to you by the Clinton Public Library. This week we will be covering a very influential factory plant that has been around since the early days of World War II, which also happens to be located a mere 16 miles from Clinton. The Newport VX Depot, as it is now, was rooted in the town's founding. Newport was founded by the United States Army to produce RDX, a military-grade explosive. RDX was an extensively used explosive compound throughout World War II, and it was also needed for the explosive force used in the designs for the atomic bomb. It would compress the fissile materials to induce a chain fission, shooting electrons off to feed a runaway nuclear meltdown with explosive force. At the time, the plant was known as the Wabash River Ordnance Works, and the town of Newport were built from 1942 to 1943. Throughout 43 to 44, they added a heavy water production facility to the plant. Heavy water is used in nuclear physics to act as a neutron moderator or a brake pedal for nuclear reactions. As the name would suggest, it is also denser and heavier than normal water as well. All of this development thus far was meant to assist in the United States nuclear programs. The plant was shut down in 1946 before being reopened in 1951 for the Korean War. The Army drafted and built a new plant on the site in 1959 for the production of VX nerve agent, also known as venomous agent X. This production would begin in 1961 and would be the sole source of the United States VX stockpile. VX is the most toxic nerve agent ever synthesized. The median lethal dose is 10 milligrams through skin contact. Early symptoms include muscular twitching, sweating at point of contact, runny nose, shortness of breath, and pupil pinpointing. Long-term effects include severance of nerve communication between the brainstem and spinal column. When the production and movement of nerve agents was banned, it was determined that the Newport nerve plant would be reorganized as a storage and disposal facility. In 1997, it was determined that our local plant held 4.1% of the entire United States VX stockpile. Shortly after production of VX nerve agent was stopped in 1968, a contract and building site on the Newport plant's grounds were finalized for the production of TNT. Construction began in late September 1968, and production of TNT started in 1973. It was halted in April of 1974. The Newport Chemical Agent Disposal Facility was designed by the U.S. Army Chemical Materials Agency and was completed in 2003. Through the tireless effort of the facility, Agent X destruction began in 2005 and concluded in 2008. In 2010, a deactivation ceremony was held as the last ton container of the neutralized agent was transported for destruction in Texas. Total VX eradication was achieved in 2015 by the Bluegrass Army in Kentucky, as they had to destroy munitions laced with VX for efficient deployment. While it can be a shock to learn that we had such an important and dangerous part of the late 1900s development of weapon systems in our own backyard, it is still a great relief that such hazardous materials have thankfully been destroyed and removed. If you would like to see more materials on local important facilities, comment down below. Thank you so much for watching.